All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. DSP here. I've just finished watching the Bethesda E3 2017 live press conference. There was a lot to talk about, although honestly, not a lot of it was good. I would have to say, of all the press conferences Bethesda's put out in the years that they've been doing their own separate press conference, this was by far the worst. Not to say that there was not good stuff in the press conference. There actually was, which we're going to get to, but there was also like an equal amount of kind of like shit. So, usually Bethesda's like, good thing, good thing, good thing. Okay, we'll cram in a little bit of shit here for shameless promotion. Good thing, good thing, good thing. This time around, it was like mostly shit, and then one or two good things crammed in at the end, okay? Alright, so let's talk about the press conference. First of all, no Todd Howard this year. And Todd Howard is like the synonymous Mr. Bethesda, so when Todd Howard's not doing the Bethesda press conference, you almost are suspect that maybe it's not such a great year, you know what I mean? So, let's talk about what happened at this press conference. First of all, it opened up with a montage of all the Bethesda game developers with their kids, and basically their kids trying to explain what their parents do, and they have no fucking clue. My dad just sits at a fucking computer typing all day, and the girl, I don't know, my dad makes sparklies. That's pretty funny. It was actually a pretty good intro. So then they open up, what's the theme of the Bethesda press conference this year? It's Bethesda Land. You're going to go through a themed theme park with different sections of the theme park that are each themed to one of the Bethesda IPs that's going to be featured at this week. And it's already like, it's kind of cheesy. Like, it's kind of like Disneyland, and you're like, that's not really what they've done in previous years. I kind of wish maybe it was more adult-oriented or more badass. It seems like it's more kiddie this year or whatever. Alright, so, the first thing they announced, new VR experiences for Bethesda games, because there really haven't been any yet. And they announced both Doom VFR and Fallout 4 VR. Now, Doom VFR seems like a new game. It seems like they took elements and pieces of the Doom universe and kind of put them into a new VR game. It even looked like you don't even walk in this game. You, like, teleport, and you have a way to, like, put a waypoint. You teleport to the waypoint, shoot things, then teleport again and shoot things. Because I think they realized you couldn't be able to, like, move fast enough in a VR game, you know, to be able to dodge stuff if it was like that. So that looked alright. But then it was Fallout 4 VR is literally just Fallout 4 in VR. It's the actual full game. To which I say, hell no. I mean, there may be some people out there who love the PSVR or whatever, or these VR headsets, whatever they are. I can't even stand to wear my PSVR for more than like 20 to 30 minutes at a time. I have to take it off, and I'm sweaty, and I have to take a break. I can't imagine wearing one of these VR headsets for like 40 hours playing fucking Fallout 4. You know what I mean? So, those were their announcements. Now, the thing is, they didn't actually say, oh, it's going to be on the Vive and on the Oculus and on PSVR. They didn't even say that. They did. I believe they showed the Vive, the HTC Vive, but they didn't actually show, like, announce full compatibility of what they would be compatible for, so I don't understand that. Like, for me, I'd be like, wow, so is Doom VR coming out? Because I want to play Doom VR if it's on PSVR, and they didn't even give that information at the press conference. I'm kind of like, that's disappointing. I wish that was available. Okay. So then they go to the Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, I know. Every fucking year with their stupid Elder Scrolls Online that no one fucking wants to play. No one cares about this stupid fucking game. All we want is a new official Elder Scrolls entry, and every year we gotta fucking hear about their stupid online MMO bullshit that no one wants. So, of course, they play the trailer for their new expansion, Morrowind, in the Elder Scrolls Online, and fucking, it's all overreactions. Wow, did you see that bear get shot? Wow, did you see that? Wow. How about, wow, did you see how fucking Bethesda still crams this piece of shit MMO that no one wants down our throats every year? Wow, they're a bunch of fucking assholes. So anyway, after all this, it's literally like a 5-minute thing. It's available now. So it's not even new. It's not even like, oh, it's coming soon. It was already been available. So you could already play this fucking Morrowind expansion, but probably no one's playing it, and that's why they're advertising it. And then they already announced, there's 2 other upcoming expansions coming out for this fucking game. No one cares. The Elder Scrolls Online was a failed experiment, alright? They tried to take the Elder Scrolls universe and turn it into an MMO. It didn't work. No one wanted to play it. Fuck that stupid franchise, and I'm tired of fucking hearing about it. Okay. Alright, next. was a new thing. Now, this was a huge controversial thing that they announced at this press conference. So prepare. If you're ready for the drama, you're about to hear the drama of this press conference, all right? Now, as everyone knows, mods are huge with Bethesda games. Fallout 4 mods, and even last year, I checked out the Fallout 4 mods because they were available on Xbox One, not so much on PS4 because of Sony issues or whatever, but they were available on Xbox One. I checked them out, and they were pretty fun, right? So they're announcing this new thing called Creation Club for both Skyrim and Fallout 4. It's going to be available for all consoles, so PS4, Xbox One, and PC. So every version of these games that you play, it'll be available. What it is, it's mods. So it could be new weapons, it could be outfits, it could be modifications to the game world, it could be anything. But these are officially approved by Bethesda. Okay, so that's what they're saying is you can import them into your game and you can save your game and it won't corrupt your save file or whatever. They're all officially approved, therefore you can use them to play the games normally and continue on with the narrative of the game or whatever. It doesn't ruin the game. Sounds good, right? Wow, I can actually get mods now. Even PS4 users might be ecstatic who've been playing Fallout 4 for over 2 years and like, I've been waiting for mods, where the fuck are my mods? Now you're finally going to get them. And now here comes the big source of controversy, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone typically is of the mindset that mods are free. Mods are made to be free. It's a modification on a game you already paid for. The mods come after. A lot of them are community created and they're free, right? In fact, they even said some of the mods will be created officially by Bethesda employees, but other mods will actually be created by community creators who are already making mods for these games, Skyrim and Fallout 4 previously, and Bethesda liked it. They got attention, so they contacted them and they hired them to make these official mods. Great, right? Guess what? They cost money. What it is, it's going to be a credits system by which you have to spend money, basically microtransactions, in order to buy any of these modifications. None of them are free. They all cost money. So, wow, I can finally get mods on PS4, but they cost money while people got free mods on Xbox One. So I could definitely understand why people would be like, what the fuck is that bullshit? That's not right. And I agree, that's stupid. Mods should be free. You should be charging microtransactions for fucking mods. Is ridiculous. And of course, I get the feeling, the PC community, do you think there's one fucking person playing that game on PC, either of those games on PC, that's gonna spend a fucking dollar for paid mods? They always have had free mods. No fucking way. I could definitely see if you like had it on PS4, like Fallout 4, and you were dying for mods and you could never get them, maybe you'll spend a few bucks. But the whole appeal is messing around with free shit that's kind of wonky. No one's going to pay. It's really stupid. I don't think that I don't know if they're just trying to cash in. I don't know what it is. But it really was the non-announcement and the really controversial announcement of their press conference. All right? Okay. Then, Elder Scrolls. Oh my god, Elder Scrolls could be Elder Scrolls 7 or something, right? Nope. Elder Scrolls Legends, which is their stupid card game. They announced a couple expansions that no one cares about. They said that the game will actually be out on Android and iOS, iPhone, in July. So right now, I guess it's only been PC only, but now it'll finally be out in July for mobile devices, which makes sense because that's the primary thing that most people are probably going to fucking play the game on anyway. And they announced the next update for the game is called Heroes of Skyrim, where we'll bring in characters from the Skyrim game, and that's coming out on June 29. Now, they're already about 15-20 minutes into the press conference, so let's recap, okay? VR games, The Elder Scrolls Online, Creation Club paid mods, and The Elder Scrolls Legends. Wow, can you say under-fucking-whelming so far with this press conference? So you see what I'm saying? Like, Bethesda, usually they have, like, good things and they spread them out over the press conference. You're 20 minutes into this thing, you're like, what is going on? Like, will there be anything good at this fucking press conference or what? What is happening, right? Alright, so then they moved on and they show a Nintendo Switch. Oh boy. So then they finally, after they show Skyrim for the Nintendo Switch, the graphics are massively downgraded. It does not look like Skyrim. It looks like a more mobile version of Skyrim, which everyone expected. And it actually shows the two stupid Switch controllers. The guy's going like this, and he's like shooting arrows and shit. He goes, oh, like this. It looks so stupid. That's definitely what I want to do. I want to get Skyrim for my tiny little fucking Switch screen tablet, right? To put it in front of me and play it here like an asshole instead of playing it on my fucking PC or my console where I could have had it 5 fucking years ago and it looks great. I want to play it on my fucking Switch. Really stupid. And then the kicker that really made it stupid looking, amiibos work with it. So they had showed a Link amiibo, and they scanned the Link amiibo into Skyrim, and it changed the character to look exactly like Link. So he had Link's armor and fucking weapons and shit. I'm like, oh. Maybe if you skin the Bowser amiibo, it turns the fucking dragons into giant Bowsers. You know, who knows? Who fucking knows? Anyway, all right, on to some actual new content, because literally what they did, they saved the 4 new things for the end of the press conference. So the next 4 things are actually new things you're going to want to know about. So here we go. First of all, they show, Dishonored. And you're like, Dishonored? What could this be? Now, it's weird because they show not the main, no Corvo and not his daughter, none of them. It's like generic characters from the Dishonored universe all fighting each other. So first thing I thought was, maybe this is going to be like a competitive Dishonored, where it's like online multiplayer, and you customize your character, and you fight against other people from the Dishonored universe, different classes and stuff. That's the vibe I got from it. But then at the very end of it, one particular character opens a door and walks in, and there's someone tied up on a chair, and they take him off like they were being held like a prisoner. And he says, "All right, boss, like, what are we gonna do now?" And the guy in the chair goes, "We're gonna go after the guy that caused all this to begin with. We're going after the outsider." And then it announced, it was a Dishonored: Death of the Outsider, available on 9/15/17. So September 15th, this comes out, and I'm almost positive, I can't 100% confirm this, but I'm almost positive that the voice actor for the female character that was called Billy in this trailer was Rosario Dawson. It sounded like her, so maybe she'll be the voice actor of the character. But then it just ended, and it didn't explain, is this a standalone spin-off game? Is this a DLC expansion? Is this even going to be like the gameplay of regular Dishonored? What is this game? No information, just ended. So hopefully there's more information in E3 this week, because there was literally nothing given besides the trailer. It didn't explain what the game is. It like piqued my interest, and I was like, but is it? What is it? And you don't know. Okay. Then they went ahead to the next thing, Quake Champions. And the big announcement for Quake Champions during this press conference was that they are going to do a World Championship league, kind of, at QuakeCon. It's going to be like, I guess, qualifiers leading up to QuakeCon in August, which is their big, FPS event that they do every year. There's going to be a $1 million prize pool. Of course, that's going to be split probably amongst a ton of people, so no one's winning $1 million. But that's a pretty big prize pool for esports, that's for sure. And they said go to their website for details. But the thing that got me, they didn't announce the release date of Quake Champions. It's like, you didn't explain when the game's coming out for the common person. It's great because we know Quake is esports. Quake originated esports in a lot of ways. It was the competitive game that later on, after Quake, then you had games like Unreal and stuff that kind of branched out and became popular in esports as well. But Quake was like the one that started it all. But when the fuck does the game came out? I was like, what are you talking about? Again, it was like they gave information, but then it's like, it's information that's half information. Where's the date, the release date for this game? When can we buy it and play it on console and everything? I know that there's a beta out. I think it's only PC, right? I don't even know if it's on consoles yet, but give me information as a consumer when I can play this fucking game. Maybe I don't want to fucking be in an esports league for the goddamn game. Maybe I just want to fucking buy it and play it myself. No information about that. Okay. All right. Now on to the biggest announcement of the Bethesda E3 press conference. The first, you couldn't really tell what it was at first, but I had an inkling because it looked like survival horror, and immediately there's like this ghostly girl with long hair, like a typical Japanese horror girl with long writhing hair, but she's all deformed and she's coming down a hallway, and then it shows all these monsters and it shows these contorting things. But the thing that got me is during it, a girl says to some guy who's being thrown through all this demonic world, she says, "You got to go back into STEM." And immediately I said, "STEM? Ha 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 ha. It's the evil within," below me here. It's the evil within too, because that STEM was what they were in. Remember, they all went under, and then they went to this world, this weird deformed, world inside their own minds. The mass hallucinations of the evil within one. And I guess the plot of this game is that apparently the guy's daughter is still missing. He's trying to find his lost daughter, Lily. And I guess they thought she was dead, but now she's alive. And it's pretty cool. I mean, it was a badass trailer. If you didn't see this trailer, I actually will recommend to you, you should check this trailer out. It was really artistically well done. It had good music, licensed music in it. It was really good, and I liked the trailer. So it got me pumped for the game, okay? And some of the things that I actually noticed is that a lot of it looks like it takes place outdoors. If you remember the Evil Within 1, a lot of it took inside the confines of the asylum or whatever. This one looks like there's going to be a lot of stuff outdoors, which is pretty neat. And then the bombshell, this game is coming out Friday, October 13th, 2017. On Friday the 13th, we're getting a kick-ass survival horror game. So I am stoked for that. I am definitely first in line for that. I'll be doing a midnight release, man. Definitely. Evil Within 2, I dig it. I dig it, and I'm into it, and I can't wait for it. And then, to end the press conference, they did a funny little thing. What they did is they did a montage of like fake German television shows. Like there's a girl, just it almost looks like Little House on the Prairie or something. She's running through a field with food, and then all of a sudden there's these two cops, and a truck had fallen over on a cop's leg, and he needs help. So she whistles, and all of a sudden this giant robot dog comes through and knocks the fucking truck over, but then loses control and blows the truck up with flames. And it changes the channel to another show that's supposed to be funny. You know, stuff like that. There's like German or Die or something like that was the name of the show. Silly. So then they finally cut away. And they show, yes, ladies and gentlemen, BJ Blazkowicz is back. The main protagonist of the Wolfenstein universe. His girlfriend is now pregnant with twins. And they show that basically this is an alternate reality America where the Germans, the Nazis, won World War II. They took over. They've now taken over all of America. It shows like KKK walking through the fucking streets and shit. It's pretty wild, this alternate reality America. And the plot of the game looks like it's going to be BJ trying to rise up with the resistance fighters to fight back against the Nazis. Looks really badass. It's actually a direct sequel to 2009's Wolfenstein. You know, they did do spin-offs like Wolfenstein, what was that, Wolfenstein The New Order or whatever, but that was a spin-off. This is a direct sequel back to that game from way back when I started on freaking YouTube, which is pretty damn cool. So yeah, pretty nice. And also he has a new suit. He has like a bio suit that's metallic and stuff. Pretty cool. So he's going to have all these crazy new abilities, I'm assuming, in the game. It's called Wolfenstein 2 The New Colossus. That's what it's called, The New Colossus. And that comes out, ladies and gentlemen, the other big bombshell, October 17th. So within one fucking week, we're going to get the Evil Within 2. Well, actually, if you actually put this in perspective, all right, if you look at the big picture, we're going to get earlier on October 10th, Mordor Shadows of War. Then later that week on Friday, October 13th, The Evil Within 2. Then the next Tuesday, we're getting Wolfenstein 2. And then the week after that, we're getting Assassin's Creed Origins. So holy shit, October is now overstacked with AAA giant great game releases that we're all going to be checking out. So that's pretty awesome, right? That is pretty cool. I'm just a little nervous. I'm a little nervous. And the reason... Oh, it's October 27th? I swear to God, they said it was the 17th. I had it wrong. Wait a minute. It comes out the same day as Assassin's Creed Origins? Oh, no. Oh, no. Really? It comes out... Are you kidding me? It comes out fucking October 27th. If that's true, dude, the same exact fucking day. Oh, that's not good. Oh. Now, also South Park, The Fractured But Whole comes out in October, right? Broketober has officially returned, ladies and gentlemen. Holy crap. Now, the final thing they did to end the press conference was the presenter, who was not Todd Howard. I don't even know who the fuck the guy was. He came out and he said, well, just so everyone knows, to confirm, everything that we just announced in this press conference is coming out this year. There's not one single thing that we talked about that's not coming out in 2017, so you can enjoy all these new games in 2017. So that's good. I mean, that gives me hope. It's like, wow, so that means that Quake Champions or whatever, right, is actually coming out sometime this year. We just don't know when. But I guess we'll see, right? We'll see what happens. with all these games. So that was the Bethesda's press conference. Only lasted about 40 minutes, so very short. You know, I remember that when they actually first did their first one 2 years ago, it was almost 2 hours long. And the whole first half was completely underwhelming. So for me, what are the highlights of this press conference? Obviously, a Dishonored, whatever it is, if it's a standalone DLC or whatever, I don't know. That sounds cool. Quake Champions, whenever it releases, yes, I want to play that. The Evil Within 2, fuck yes, I'm all over that. And, of course, the new Wolfenstein, yes. So, 4 pretty big things, but the whole first half of the conference was complete and utter shit shoveling. And the other thing was, they didn't give a lot of concrete info. When is fucking Doom VFR coming out? Is it for every VR thing or only for the Vive? Tell us. And they gave so little info. It was kind of frustrating. The reason you're watching the conference is for info, and you didn't really get the concrete info you were looking for. So, was it a bad press conference? No. But it was nowhere near as good as the Bethesda press conferences that they've been putting out the past couple of years. It was actually quite underwhelming in regards to what we've come to expect from Bethesda. They didn't even bother to have fucking Todd Howard there. I mean, wow. Okay? Alright. So, that is it for the Bethesda E3 2017 press conference recap and reactions. I hope that you enjoyed the video. One more day left, folks. There's one more day left. Tomorrow it's going to be Ubisoft and Sony. So if you watch this video, I hope you'll come back tomorrow to watch my reactions for those as well. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace out. Have a good night. And I'll see you tomorrow.